Hey guys, and welcome to my very first Java video tutorial. My name is Mike, and this is the first tutorial of the many more that will come. In these videos I will be presenting simple to complex applications, and I will be explaining to you how they work and how I made them. I will be starting with applications that I find useful and interesting, but I will also accept requests for applications from you guys. If you need something done, just leave a comment down below and I will make sure to answer you and of course make the application as soon as possible. Also, I will be setting up a website where I will be posting more information and articles about Java programming, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? For our first application, I was thinking about a program that counts all the words we have in a sentence. That could easily be sold to Microsoft for a couple of million, so I guess we could start here. The concept of this application is the same as the graphical one, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I will be making a new Java project, which I will be naming count words. And here I will be making a new class, which I will be naming count words in console. Okay, so now we have to start thinking how this application will be and how it will work. Okay, so for this program to work, we will probably need a function that will count all the words we have in a sentence. So let's declare that function, public integer count words, and let's give it a string sentence, and it must return an integer, so it will return a variable counter, which we will be declaring right now. Okay, so there are a lot of ways you can count the words in a sentence in Java. There are simpler ways and more complicated ways. I will be using a pretty simple way of doing that. What I will be using is a string tokenizer. So what we will be using is a string tokenizer equals new string tokenizer, and this object will be receiving a string, in this case our sentence. Okay, now let's import our string tokenizer from java.util, and it's okay now. Let's click save. So what this basically does is take our sentence, our string, and divide it into tokens. These tokens are practically our words. So if we declare my name is Mike as a sentence, what this will do is divide it in my name is and Mike. Okay, cool. So now that we declared our tokenizer, it's time to find a way to count these tokens, which is pretty easy. We will just declare our variable counter right here equals to t dot count tokens. So what this will do is count all our tokens, aka all our words in the sentence we gave it. And this is all for our function. Now it's time for our main function. So public static void main string. Here we will start with making a new count words in console object named count. Okay, now now let's give the user a message. So system.out.println, please specify a sentence. Now we need a way to read the sentence from the console. A way to do that is to declare a new scanner object. So scanner, let's name it in, equals new scanner system.in, and we need to import scanner. Okay. Now what this object practically does is reads what we write in the console. Now let's create a variable string sentence which will get the line the user will write. So equals in dot next line. Here it is. Okay, saving this. Now our sentence contains what we input from the keyboard in that line. Let's test it a bit. So system.out.println your sentence is plus sentence. Okay, saving this. Now let's run it. Please specify a sentence. I like YouTube. Your sentence is I like YouTube. Okay. Now we have to declare a variable main counter which will be equal to count words of the string we gave, so of sentence. In this case equals to our object count. Now in this count we need to call our method count words. Okay, and we have to give it, in this case, our sentence. Now let's see that all is well and output our main counter. So system.out.println your sentence has plus main counter plus words. Okay, let's save it and run it. Please specify a sentence. My name is Mike and I love YouTube. Okay, your sentence is my name is Mike and I love YouTube. Your sentence has 8 words. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. Okay, so we can see this works pretty much as we want it to work. So let me recap again what we did. We made a class called countWords in console where we declared two functions, our countWords functions and our main function. In countWords we use a string tokenizer to get all the words from our sentence, and then we use the counter to count all the tokens in our sentence and return that value. Okay, pretty simple. Now in our main function we declared a count words in console object named count. So we declared the scanner object so we can give the value on the line the user writes to our string sentence. And using a main counter of type integer, we counted all the words in the sentence we gave. So in this case count words of sentence. And now we just outputted our main counter. Well, this is all for this application. Next time I'll be making a graphical user interface application that will do practically the same thing. Until next time, I recommend you try to modify this application. Try adding new functions or try modifying the current function or stuff like that. This way you will be completely sure about how this application works, and you will probably learn a thing or two while modifying it. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment on this video and I will respond as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos I will be posting. So until next time, take care and bye bye.